Hello, everybody. So today's video is called "What Unemployment Does to Your Soul." This is by Ramis Revenge. Make sure to follow him.
To start this video off, I want to ask y'all a question. Have you ever tried applying for a job and just not get it? And then you
Of
apply for
course.
another one and you don't get that one either. And another one and another one. And you don't get those either. And it just happens forever and ever and ever. Is that normal? Trying to get a job in this day and age is a humiliation worse than being a jester dancing it up in front of a queen hoping to get some yash. I've pulled numerous all-nighters, changing up resumes and writing cover letters, all for them to not even give me the pleasure of being rejected. At least with women, when you get rejected, they kind of let you know. They leave you on scene. I have closure to an extent, but with job applications, you send resumes in left and right, and it just goes into an abyss. We don't know where that shit goes. They don't write back. Maybe 8 months later, they give you a message saying we've moved on with other clients, but like,
So this is basically a lot of people's story. I've read a lot of articles about it. I watched tons of videos on YouTube. People complaining that they're not hearing back from recruiters, HR people. Yeah, that's common thing for the past, I don't know, 1.5 years. If you compare market, today's labor market, and compare the labor market of 2023, at least labor market conditions was far better than today. Like today, labor market is like it basically non-existent. A lot of companies firing now, letting people go, and people are struggling to find a job. I've watched tons of videos on YouTube. People just say like they applied 100 times for a job and only landed like one interview. I'm talking about interview. You probably need to apply 200 times just to get a job offer. Job offer. And obviously that salary gonna be below market.
but by that point, I'm already over it. Like, why are you rubbing it in? It used to be that if you put on a nice suit and walk into an establishment of your own choice and shake the owner's hand with a firm grip, you're guaranteed an office job based on that merit alone. If I do that now, everyone's gonna bully me because I don't know how to read a room. But then let's say you land a job. Then you basically signed your entire soul away to a company, and slowly but surely you've become a walking performance machine that's sucking cock for a 2% raise that won't even beat inflation. The whole system's just a hamster wheel powered by anxiety and dental benefits. Speaking of which, my teeth are fucked up. I actually need some. But your youthful optimism kind of just gets away from you as you get older because now you're a company man. Now you gotta pay rent and take care of your mediocre wife who wants a house in the suburbs. And then you blink and you're 40 and you wonder, if this is really what my childhood dreams amounted to. And you think maybe I should have taken a chance on crypto gambling and moving to Thailand when I was younger.
Well, crypto gambling is the worst thing to do. Crypto gambling is a big no-no. You'll lose your life savings. Well, that's a terrible thing to do. It is not even a strategy. So, if you need money, you probably need to focus on YouTube and YouTube only. Yes, there are other ways to make money like affiliate marketing, but affiliate marketing is hard. Like you gotta know SEO, you gotta know a lot of stuff. You need to know how to write properly. Affiliate marketing is really, really, really difficult, but it's possible. That's why I think people need to focus on YouTube because it's possible.
I can't do that anymore. If you unironically think this way, you are retarded. Because being unemployed, like I am right now, is horrible. Not that I want a job. I don't want a job. It's cool to say f school, f a 9 to 5 when you're 17, 18, because that's what Kanye said. But when your rap career doesn't work out and all your peers got internships, you start thinking maybe a 401k isn't too bad. Especially because getting a job nowadays is, oh my god, it's horrible. I don't even understand why. I know more people my age that have successful TikTok followings than real jobs. It's bizarre. Something went wrong somewhere that caused this. I have no idea. Let's say you're a newly graduated computer science student. Not only are you competing with the people that have
Well, CS graduates are cooked right now. Like a lot of people cannot find a job in computer science. If you got a computer science degree, man, I know a lot of electricians who got CS degree.
jobs in the field already, but also the people that got laid off as a result of the overhiring of computer scientists during COVID, as well as Indian migrants that are willing to work for cheaper and are better at coding than you. The 9 to 5 as we know it, it's not, like, is it even a real thing anymore? Like, the new generation is trying to survive an economic system that's shifted away from old grandmothers like Phyllis sorting through paper stacks and bringing home baked cookies for everyone in the office, to instead having actual measurable output, leverage, and whether you're an effective cog in the company you work for. If your work can be automated, outsourced, or done cheaper somewhere else, I'm gonna need you to sit down for this. And unfortunately for the average American engineer, they will never outdog an Indian equivalent that desperately wants to leave their country to white women. Me personally, I've been very vocal about my unemployment for a long time now. It's not even funny. Everybody knows I'm broke. That's why all my hoes left me. But because of the fact that everyone knows I'm broke, motherfuckers think they can give me advice. Like, yo, shut the fuck up. I had this one guy unironically tell me when I was looking for a marketing job to go on LinkedIn and find a company and make a 10-slide presentation deck explaining clearly why the company's marketing is not good and how you could fix it. And I asked him if that's how he got his job, and he told me now his dad knew a guy. That's my competition telling me this bullshit that didn't even apply to him because he's a fucking Nepo baby. That's the shit we gotta compete with. That's the shit I gotta compete with. And on top of that, there's these elders that discredit the grind that I'm on, saying, oh, these damn kids, they don't put a good day's of work anymore. Bitch! You worked one summer and got a Camaro. Bitch! This is why I cut my grandfather off, because she didn't see how I see it. Because old people, man, I tell you, yo, they're the most out-of-touch demographic I have ever seen in my life. They do not understand anything about this world. The trope of the wild old sage teaching the youngins how it's done is complete nonsense. They would just start talking about the Jew. They just get old.
Well, older generation, they don't understand the current day market. They don't understand it. They don't understand the economies. They don't understand the current market, labor market, current situations. They don't understand it. I don't think older generation can give any advice on this.
Confused. They cannot give me any advice. When I get old and lose touch and develop Alzheimer's and become confused, I look forward to being iced out by my sons and daughters in the name of ageism because they don't want to wipe my ass because of my incontinence. They can leave me in a forest for all I care. After all, I'm lost and confused. It doesn't matter to me. But this type of selflessness does not exist with the current baby boomer generation, who expects their Generation Z grandsons and granddaughters to wipe their ass, but also tell them that they're ungrateful bums. The young people need to start pulling their blick out on their grandma, yo. Rest in peace, my grandmother. She died this summer. We'll never be those kids again. Yo, honestly, bruh, I don't even want a job. I don't want to work on no sales floor. I don't want to be on your schedule. I just want to make my money and bitches. That's really all I ever wanted. I've been fired from 5 retail jobs in my lifetime, and I always get fired after my first paycheck. And that's because I found out what they was paying me and I felt used. For being honest, at this point, getting wealthy is 99% exploiting something deeply unethical until it gets passed by the law, or rapping. That is the current American dream. I'll be wage cooking forever, but I get a yearly Japan trip. I get 2 weeks off vacation. Let's go to Nara and feed some deer. Bro.
Yo, what's going on?
Shit. Fuck my unemployed life, bro.
Okay, that's it for today. Yeah, I wish him luck. And I hope he finds his job as soon as possible. Everybody's in his situation. Like, everybody understands his situation because a lot of people is in his situation. Like, that's common thing. Look at LinkedIn, everybody's complaining. Watch YouTube, everybody's complaining because current labor market sucks. Yes, that's it. You might as well start a YouTube channel and have better chance of luck. All right, thanks everybody. Please hit the like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Peace out.